It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, not just the top athletes in the world, but the whole world is gripped in sports fever with the World Cup now currently underway and the Commonwealth Games starting at the end of the month. We are very pleased to have Sean Christopher, the GM for GNC South Africa, and Anthony Broom from the LGC Group in studio to speak to us about something that is so important when you approach supplementation, and that is an education and doing it safely. Gentlemen, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Exciting times. We are seeing the best athletes in the world at play, and I think few people realize how much goes into getting them to that point. I'm going to start with you, Anthony. I mentioned education as being vital. When it comes to supplementation, especially for a professional sports athlete, you've got to know what's going into your body. Talk to us about informed choice. What is it all about?
So Informed Choice is a globally recognized quality assurance program. We test sports supplements for prohibited substances in sport.
How many bad players are there in the market? Why is this so important?
Well, you know, it's quite scary. There's research has found that up to 1 in 10 sports supplements in the market are contaminated with either some form of steroid or a stimulant.
So who's on the list? How many products make it onto that list? What is that process to make sure that you are dealing with a valid, ratified substance?
Well, we have currently about 220 supplements. GNC has 45 products registered with us.
That is incredible, and I'm sure an incredible feat getting so many products onto that list. How important is this to you guys, Sean? What has it taken to get you there?
Well, Graham, this is a list that you want to be onto. We have a lot of internal processes. Each product goes through at least 150 tests to make sure that the quality is there. We make sure that the production process is high quality and that your ingredients are world class.
How important is that to know that you are that kind of last line of defense? You've got to have your ducks in a row.
So our philosophy of the GNC brand is about quality and science. We have over 200 scientists who just work on creating innovation within the product range and making sure that the product ingredients are at the top quality.
Now, Anthony, this must be vital for you that we've got guys that are choosing the South African market, sending this kind of message that everything has to be ratified. How important is it to have players like GNC in the game?
Well, it's extremely important. You know, it takes a few brands to kind of move the market to a responsible area. You know, the consumer needs to have supplements that they can trust, supplements that the consumer can be assured have gone through extensive quality control processes.
Well, when we talk about consumers, it's a bit of added pressure when we're talking about some of the top international athletes, some people that are flying that South African flag very high. This is very exciting to me. You've got some incredible brand ambassadors. Talk to us about those relationships.
Well, we have some of the biggest sports names in the country. We've got Clos, who's coming up to the World Champs and the Commonwealth Games at the end of this month, and we wish him all the best for this. And we've also got Jan Serfontein from the Blue Bulls, who's just joined us. Both of them are our brand ambassadors, and both of them really wanted to sign up with us because of our Informed Choice accreditation.
Have they been impressed? What has the feedback been like from these guys?
Well, Chad just wants more product. The big thing he says is it really tastes good, and he's really feeling the input on this product.
Oh, well, we wish him all the best of luck. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Very exciting developments in the world of supplementation. And we figured we'd better speak to the man himself. And we met up with Chad Clos while he was doing some very hectic training. And in between that, doing a photo shoot. You know how busy he is. And we wanted to get an update on his training for the Commonwealth Games. And we have to say, don't forget, guys, that you can like GNC on Facebook and you can follow them on Twitter to get the latest nutritional information and updates on their ambassadors. You can let us know which sport you enjoy the most, and you could win one of 5 Informed Choice certified product hampers worth 500 Rand. Right now, though, let's catch up with Chad.
From the end of July into August, the best of the best gather at the Glasgow Commonwealth Games. SA's medal hope rests on Golden Boy Chad Clos.
Well, I've spent a lot of time preparing for the Commonwealth Games. Most of the time it's actually been spent in Durban. We're leaving only in about 2 weeks' time for overseas, where we're going to be training there for 5 weeks. Basically, it's anything from 2.5 hours to 5 hours of swimming a day, which could sometimes be 20 hours of swimming a week. So it's been really heavy the last few weeks, and we're just excited for the Commonwealth. So yeah, my predictions for the Commonwealth Games: I do want to achieve a bigger feat than I did last year at the Worlds and 4 years ago at the Commonwealth Games. So I'm looking at anything from 3 or 4 gold medals to 4 or 5 plus medals. I think my secret weapon would be I always believe in myself. I think that's something that always resonates with me. I always back myself when I race, and I'm not afraid to race anybody.
International substance regulations are strict. Chad puts his trust in one of the most reputable manufacturers when it comes to his supplements.
I keep my body at optimum performance by eating healthy, taking the right supplements, sleeping well, and just generally looking after myself. What GNC resonates with me is also because it's informed choice certified, which means that everything that is on the label is in the box. So for me, it's not just about partnering with a brand. You have to have a relationship with them, and so far it's been working really good. I've had a great year so far, so we're going to take it to new heights.
In the qualifying round, Chad won 7 gold and 1 silver medal. We wish him and the South African swimming team success at the 2014 Games in Scotland.